Hi besties, come with me, let's make this fitted bubu. It can be styled in two ways, fitted or free. Okay, so let's get on with it. You start by folding your fabric into two. You get your neck measurements. We are starting with the back of the dress first, so I use 3 inches length and 3 inches width for the neck measurements. Then after that, we'll join the lines together and curve the lines. Okay, then the next thing, we'll go over to our shoulder and get our shoulder. This time around, we are not attaching the sleeve, so it's going to be a straight shoulder. You get your shoulder slant and use your ruler and mark the shoulder slant. I use 1 inch for the shoulder slant. Okay, you can see me using my English ruler to give the mark. Okay, so please use a better ruler, or you can also improvise like me. Then now we are working with 11 inches armhole. The armhole we're working with is 11 inches. So we're going to give our line on the armhole line. This is the armhole line rather. Okay, so if this is your first time of seeing this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, now we're getting our bust point. My bust point is 13 inches. So from shoulder to 13 inches, you give your straight line. Okay, yes. Then you curve from that your armhole line. You make a curve from the armhole line to the under bust line. Remember, this is a free gown. We're not going to be getting all the figures, all the shapes, your tummy, your waist, your hip, blah blah blah. No. So we are placing our ruler on the under bust line and we are making a straight V line all the way down. Okay, we are making a straight V line, yes, all the way down. Now we're gonna get our scissors and we're gonna cut from that place we made our line and cut it downwards. So when you're cutting, you'll make sure this is the shape you're going to achieve, a V kind of shape. So we'll start from cutting the neck. After the neck, we'll go over to the shoulder. After the shoulder, we'll go over to the armhole. We are not okay, yeah, to the armhole. The armhole, the curve we made, yes, thank you. So it can be, the arm will now be more visible. Then we take the cotton all the way down. Okay, so this is me trimming the dress to achieve perfection. Okay, more trimming. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, save to watch later and all. Anyhow you want to do it, just appreciate my effort. Okay, thank you very much. So this is the shape your dress should look like this mermaid shape, fish shape. Okay, so now we got the remaining fabric, so we are cutting the front. We are going to repeat the same process, the same thing we did for the back to the front, but the difference now is that the front is going to have a V-neck. So this is me cutting the V-neck because it's going to have opening. Okay, so I'm done cutting. Now I'm going to trim it so that the V will be more visible. All right, yeah. So this is, I've opened it and you see the V. This is what your front should be looking like. You know, we're going to attach a fabric, a black fabric on the front. So now we're going to get, this is the back on the floor. So we got the right side of the two fronts that we just cut and face them right side facing each other, and we started pinning from the shoulder. Now we are going to go to our sewing machine and sew from the sides. Make sure you don't sew your armhole low. You sew from the two sides of the dress. Now this is our black fabric that we are going to attach at the front of the dress. I use 4 inches for the fabric. The reason is because by the time you finish sewing and trimming and everything, it's definitely going to reduce, but you can make yours 3 inches. Now we get our fabric and measure from one end of the fabric to the other end of the fabric. Wherever your tape stops, wherever it finishes, you give your mark and start again from where it stopped. Start again from where you made that chalk mark. Keep on taking the measurement all the way to the other end of the fabric. When I did mine, I got 120 inches. That's the first tape finished and the second one finished, and then extra 8 inches. Okay, so 120 plus 8 inches. Whatever you get is what you're going to put on that black fabric. So make sure the black fabric is the same length with your dress. Okay, so I have gotten it and I've sewn the fabric already, the black fabric already. So I'm going to attach it to my dress now. Okay, so I'll be the right side of my dress facing up. So I'm going to use my pin to pin it all the way around and then go to the sewing machine and sew everything around from one end to the other. So this is it. Okay, very neat, and make sure your work is always neat. Okay, so I have done that from one end of the fabric to the other end. Okay, you can see the dress is already coming out fine and beautiful and neat. All right, and the arm I've also attached a black fabric on the two arm. Okay, so the next thing we're going to get now is our belt. Remember, it's a fitted Bubu. You can also style it free if you want. That means you won't tie the belt. So now from shoulder to your under bust line, shoulder to your under bust line, that is the line where you will place the belt. Okay, shoulder to your under bust line, and then you use your chalk and mark. Okay, and also repeat the same process on the other side of the dress. Now you're gonna get your waist size or your tummy size divided by 4. Your tummy size divided by 4, then add 2 extra inches at the back. That is where you place your belt. Your waist size divided by 4 with extra 2 inches at the back, not front. Then you place your belt. I use my pin hold the belt so I can go and sew at the sewing machine. Okay, and now this front, you're going to sew the middle. Okay, you get the length of your slit where you want your slit to start from. Okay, I did mine 40 inches, but when I wore the dress, I discovered that 40 inches was too down. I had to open it up a little to come up a little bit higher. And then the neck as well, you measure your neck length. If you want it to be 6 inches, you want it to show a little cleavage, however you want it, fine. And then this is the belt. I have attached the belt and I've sewn the middle. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over to show you what the front looks like. Now you can see how neat it is. This is very beautiful and neat. So I discovered that my black fabric is quite bold. You can make yours a little slimmer. You don't have to be this bold anyway, so it depends on what you want, but at least you get the memo, right? So this is me wearing it. Let me teach you how to tie the belt. Okay, it's really not difficult. Just do it just the way I'm doing it. Okay, and yes, the dress is really beautiful. When I wore it, everybody admired me and all of that. So make sure yours is fine as well. So please subscribe to my channel, encourage me. Okay, thank you. Content creation is not easy. Thank you. A little encouragement will go a long way. Thank you very much. And this was me on Sunday when I wore it to church. I turned heads. Guys, this dress is so beautiful and a beautiful girl is wearing it. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, save. Bye. See you in my next video. Mwah.